Welcome back to Tom's Garage. Good morning. Today, Toro Recycler 22-inch. This one's got the quantum style engine on it, 6.5 horse power, foot-pounds of torque. Here. Whew. Yeah. He says his self-propel quit working, and I noticed, wow, his traction drive cable broke, the little end of it there. Broke the end of his cable. I see it all the time. And we have a new one. That's what it's supposed to look like, a little Z pattern. 115, 115-8436. Here's your part number. But there's a twist to the plot. He also broke his traction bell. Blah. See the end of it? Right there. Propel. So what we're going to have to do, these things are not available. And this one rides under here. Well, if I can quit hitting the table, you can probably hear it. Let's see. That one goes like that. But see, this end right here is broke off. It's supposed to go up and to the left and go in that little hole. And that's where the cable attaches, right there. So what we're going to have to do, since that part is no longer available from Toro, and I don't have any lawnmower junkyards close by, I wouldn't know where to look for a used one anyway. So what I did, I got my personal mower is the exact same one. So I took it off of mine. I ain't giving it, I ain't giving it to him though, but that's what it's supposed to look like right there. It just broke off right there, right above that hole. So we're going to make one of these things. That's what we're going to do. I got a piece of an old one off another Toro. This one off another Toro is straight handle. It doesn't have this curve. It just goes straight across. It would be kind of like that. That would be way too uncomfortable. Actually, it's like that. So I'm going to take a piece of this and fabricate to mimic this and weld it right back where it's supposed to be, right there on the end of that one. And that's what we're going to do. We can make it work. Just a little bit of fab and replace that cable. Check his belt. I looked at it, his belt looks pretty good. And that's what we're going to do. Y'all hang with. Alrighty. So what I want to do is make that piece right there. Alrighty, I'm going to use this. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one right here. And we can come up with it. That's a perfect length. And then what I'll do, let's see here. No, I'm not going to do that because it's going in the wrong direction. It needs to come up and go this way. So I'm just going to start fresh and just start here. I want to mark it to see how long I need it. Let's see, what do we have? Mark it that long. Okay, we'll make the first bend. So that just needs to 90. That's all that needs to do. Okay. I'm going to set you on this side. So all I want to do is make a good 90 degree Perfect. You can see all the powder coatings flaked off. That's a perfect 90. And then what we need to do now, so that is just almost perfect. So what I'm gonna do is take my paint pen again and mark it where I want to bend it. This thing must have oil all over it. It's kind of hard to hang on to. All right, and I want to bend it that direction. Oh boy. It is so easy to get confused trying to bend this stuff. Okay, bending it that way. Go down to the depth we want. Right about there. And a little bit further. Okay, right there. I think that's perfect. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, look out. All the stuff's falling off the shelf. All right, let's see what we have. All right. Perfect. So now I need to know the distance from there to there. And we are going to cut it right there. All right. Where that came from. Hold that up there and make sure I'm doing it perfectly. Here. Yep, I like it right there. Look it right there. Okay. So now, let's see, how am I going to hold this? I believe that'd be probably good right there. So now, I'm going to take and grind. I'm going to take and grind it a little bit there and a little bit there to taper it. That way we'll get a better place to weld. Yeah, that way with the welder we can fill that in. So that will go just like that. Just like that. And that'll be a perfect copy of the old one. Okay. Well, I don't know why I didn't wear my safety glasses when I done that. Let me find out what to do with them. There they are. Pow. I'm going to put this in the wire wheel and clean some of that powder coating off of it. right. Let me soften that up a little bit. Alrighty. Let's see, I'm going to put it perfectly straight. All right, that is going to be perfect. So all we have to do now is weld it. Okay. Hang a wheel, let me get the welder out. Alrighty. Let's see, I'm just going to eyeball this thing. This traction bale is part number 108 9790-03. But it's not available. Not available. Get some of that powder coating off so I can get a good ground. Get a good ground. That's a good ground. It'll hang on there. Well, let me do this. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to eyeball it for now. Get a little tack right there, then we'll check it. That way we can bend it around if we have to, then I can finish welding it. I'm gonna crank this welder up pretty high. I want some good penetration. Oh, let's see. Well, it's kind of hard to say. I keep hitting the button. See, I just did it again. Whew. Acting like the argon's not on. Okay, let's see what we have. I can't find out where to lay this. Looks like a booger weld. Okay, that's just tacked on there for now. So what I want to do is take my straight edge and just see if we need to bend this thing, and we do. We do. It needs to be bent around a little bit. Oh, I just broke it loose. Careful. All right, now we need to go down with it. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna try to bend it a little bit more without breaking it. I think that's about perfect right there. I do. I really do. I got a bad ground, really. That's why it's not welding super good. Looks pretty good. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Nope. Uh-oh. Funny. Okay. Now let's see what we got. I think that's pretty good penetration there. I do believe so. So what I'm going to do, turn that welder off, turn my gas off. I'm going to give it a little grind. Try to clean it up a little bit. See if we can make it look a little gooder. Well, it ain't absolutely beautiful, but I'll tell you what, it's on there. Just saved a lot of money repairing this one. Now let me put it back in here and check the straightness of it. Where's my stick? I believe that is really, really nice right there. That is good and straight. So I am going to spray paint it. And while we let that dry, we're going to replace this cable. Propel. All right, let me hit pause. We'll prepare for that. Okay, you got two 3/8 headed screws. Get this cover off and we can expose the cable. Cables. Here's one. And that other one is in here somewhere. There it is. All right. Get rid of some of this debris. Get rid of some of that debris. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we will just replace that cable. Use Brandon's tool. Pow. Thank you, Brandon. BS small engines. Pow. Get you one of these, boy. Look there. Pow. That beats fighting with a pair of needle nose, I'll tell you that. All right, there's that. Slide it out through there. And then we'll grab a 7/16 wrench. And we will come right around here. Yep. Comes right there. May have to get a screwdriver and help spread this apart. That should pull right out. So what we're going to have to do, because this is going to have that big fat end on it that hooks, that Z, we ain't going to be able to get it through there. So what we'll have to do is take this off. I'll have to take a screwdriver and pry that open and just put the cable down to get it under that bolt. Oh, let's see, let's get the new one open. When I say I love you, you say you better. You better, you better, you better. Oh, grab a screwdriver like I just said. Maybe we won't have to spray it with a screwdriver. We can just force that through there like that. All right, we got it. We got her now. There it goes. All right. There it goes back on there. Get your little washer. Ooh, I tell you what, I'm about to figure out something this summer doing videos because I can't run my fan because it ruins my videos, but it's 11 o'clock in here, man, and it is already 85 degrees in the shop. Whew. I'll have to come up with a compromise. I'm about to come out here and do my videos about 5 o'clock in the morning, I guess. It's so darn hot. Whew. we got that. Now let's fish it back through here. I got some zip ties I'm gonna put on this too, because this is broke off. It's supposed to be hooked around the handlebars, handlebars. Let me lower the camera a little bit. Lower the camera in a little bit. Okay. Now we'll hook the spring back on. Hook that through there. And then clip that in there like that. That's how that goes. Okay, now we're going to put the cover back on. Put the cover back on. I need to lay this thing over, but I don't want to leak fuel everywhere. 2 early in the morning, I'm smelling fuel. Well, 11 o'clock ain't early in the morning. Let me lower the camera. Get a better view of what I'm doing. What to do with the cover? Here it is. Yeah, the cover goes back on. This will slide just under the bodywork, and the 2 screws will go here and here. So I'll stick it back on up here. Make sure you get it right. Let me step around this way, make sure I get it on right. There we go. And that will just lay right there. It'll just lay right there like that. Then we have to get the little screws back in. Grab me a flashlight so I can see what I'm doing under there. I just take my little extension and socket and just try to get it started by hand. I can find the hole. There we go. Just get it started. And just get it started. Be very gentle because this is plastic. A little bit. And a little bit over there. I can hear the train going. Okay, now what we'll do, I wonder how well this bell arm is dry. Hey, that's pretty dry. We'll come right around here. Okay. Now we're going to have to adjust it. This is where we have to crank it up. I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to lower the table, check the oil and everything in it, make sure it's good to run, so I'll be right back. Okay, let me grab my 7/16. I remember what I did with it. There it is. I got the brake bell held back with a clamp. So I'm gonna crank it up and engage it and adjust it right there. Adjust it right there. Let's see, I think this is an auto choke. Yep. Auto choke. That's all you do is loosen that nut. Uh-oh. Money. But anywho, what you want to do is, with the machine running, pull the drive bell back. But you want to loosen that and pull this out, down, and then tighten it back up a little bit and just see if it's any better. Because right now I think I may have it a little too tight. But that's all you do on this Toro to adjust the drive. If it gets weak and don't pull good, you can loosen that and pull the cable down and see if that helps. Otherwise your belt may be wore out. Oh, well, all right, boys and girls, thanks for watching another Tom Newbie video. Toro recycler 22-inch drive cable and traction bell repair. I believe that's going to last a while. I do. Y'all be good, boys and girls, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all.